Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're reflecting on the 2025 Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction that occurred this past weekend, May 23rd and 24th in Fort Worth, Texas, where many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots both online and in person, and the overall number of views animals received on hiredhandlive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments caught the most attention, stick with us as we break it all down.
As we continue reflecting on this weekend's sale, one of our favorite traditions is hearing directly from you, the buyers, sellers, and spectators who make these great events so special. Whether you were in person at the Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction or following the auction on Hired Hand Live, your stories, memories, and shout-outs bring the Longhorn community closer together. We asked for your favorite moments from the sale, and as always, you didn't disappoint. Let's take a moment to share some of the messages and memories you've sent our way.
One attendee said, "Awesome hosts and a top-notch sale. Looking forward to next year."
The next text we received said, "Wow, what a great sale."
Karen Allen texted us this message. "Great sale as always. Hudsons know how to do it right."
Reese Clendenning, "My favorite moment was Elizabeth Hudson singing. It brought tears to my eyes. Bill and Elizabeth put on an amazing sale with an outstanding set of heifers and cows, the very best. Rex and I were honored to be a sponsor, consignor, and buyer. Congratulations to the Hudsons, Mike Willinger, Ryan Culpepper, and everyone who worked so hard to make it such a tremendous success."
And the last text that we're going to share today came from Buxton Longhorns. "Fantastic sale put on by Bill and Elizabeth. Thank you to all involved. A lot of hard work for a successful sale. We are honored to have the 2024 Breeders of the Year, the Hudsons, purchase our fantastic heifer, Bucks JJ's 200%.
Now that we've shared some of the wonderful messages and memories from the weekend, let's shift our focus to the numbers. The Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction wasn't just about the excitement in the ring or online bidding. It was also about the impressive stats that showed just how much interest this event generated. From overall sale averages to the number of views on Hired Hand Live and other key insights, let's dive into the data that highlights the success of this incredible sale.
There were 89 lots listed in this sale total. The unofficial total was $1,430,300, while the unofficial average was $16,070. The internet-only average was $11,321.
With this being the 10th sale of 2025 to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date is $8,864, while the internet-only average to date is $3,893.
There were about 28,000 total views of consignments online with 116 registered internet bidders.
The most viewed lot after the sale was Lot H1, which was a choice of HL heads over heels embryo heifer, consigned by Siller Land and Longhorns, with 1,113 hits. She was also the number one most viewed before the sale with 860 views.
Now that we've looked at the overall stats, let's spotlight some of the standout moments from the sale. Specifically, we're going to highlight the top 5 lots that were sold to in-person buyers first during this Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction. These Longhorns not only drew attention, but also left Fort Worth, Texas with some pretty excited new owners. Let's take a look at who sold and claimed these sale-topping consignments.
The 5th highest selling lot overall to an in-person buyer was Lot 17, full pack, consigned by 6CR Longhorns, who sold for $45,000 to Whitlock Vanderford Partnership.
The fourth highest selling lot to an in-person buyer during the sale was lot H17, 6CR Gandhi, consigned by 6CR Longhorns, selling for $60,000 to Buxton Longhorns.
And the third highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot H33, M7 Roses Valentine, consigned by M7 Longhorns, and she sold for $70,000 to the Whitlock Vanderford McIntyre Partnership.
And for the second highest selling lot overall to an in-person buyer, we have a tie. The two lots that tied are lot number 37, Helm Arissa 253, consigned by Helm Cattle Company, selling for $74,000 to SE Longhorns, and lot number 13A, HL Heidi Ho, consigned by Hudson Longhorns, also selling for $74,000 to Norse Ridge.
The number one highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot H1, choice of HL Head Over Heels Embryo Heifer, consigned by Seller Land and Longhorns, who sold for $80,000 to the Manning Buxton Partnership.
Here's what the sale catalog said prior to the sale regarding lot H1, the sale tapper. This is a very difficult decision, but we wanted to highlight some of the top genetics in the industry and make it happen where it all started, at the Fort Worth sale. We are offering buyer's choice of 2 embryo heifer calves from the mating of the top outcross bull in the industry, Texaco, who's 90 inches and his dam is over 101 1/4 inches, and the super impressive HL Head Over Heels that sold right here in 2023 for $360,000. This will be the only time an offering of these genetics will ever be available. Texaco has been an ultra-consistent top herd sire for us and has been producing futurity-winning females packed with horn, color, and amazing conformation. The maternal power of this mating is highlighted by greats such as WS Sunstar, Horseshoe J Important, Horseshoe J Example, Tex Appeal, Texana Hornup, HL Tough Stardom, and HL Head Over Heels. Head Over Heels was 96.625 inches tip to tip at 5.5 years and has never been beat in 12 futurities. Her first daughter, HL Uptown Girl, 85 inches at 37 months, was voted the ultimate cow at the 2024 Horn Showcase. Her second daughter, HL Over a Barrel, 65.5 inches at 24 months, was a grand champion female in the 2024 Oregon Trail Futurity. This family just doesn't miss, and they have all the horn and body to go with it. And now let's hear from our advertisers.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink, we're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing CanteraCattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Planning a live auction and want to reach more buyers? Hired Hand Live brings the power of the internet to your event, allowing bidders from anywhere to participate in real time. We specialize in integrating online bidding seamlessly with your live auction, ensuring that no one misses out.
Your livestock plus our technical expertise equals one successful auction. Let Hired Hand Live help you expand your reach and maximize your results. Visit hiredhandlive.com to learn more.
After highlighting the top lots purchased in person, let's turn our attention to the online arena. We'd like to personally thank the sale host behind the Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction, who trusted us at Hired Hand Live to make it possible for buyers from all over to participate. Some of the weekend's most exciting sales happened through online bidding. Here are the top 5 animals that found their new pastures thanks to Hired Hand Live internet bidders.
The 5th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer this weekend was lot number 10, Jubilee Judy, consigned by New Age Cattle Company, selling for $6,000 to Sam Belier.
The 4th highest selling lot online was lot H29, 6CR highly regarded, consigned by 6CR Longhorns. She sold for $6,250 to RTG.
The 3rd highest selling lot over Hired Hand Live was lot H7, HK Southern Draw, consigned by Oak Mile Ranch, selling for $7,000.
The 2nd highest selling lot online was lot 44, DR Alpha's Double, consigned by DR Henry Ranch. She sold for $8,000 to RTG Ranch.
And topping out the list of internet sales is lot H30, HR Reb Spring, consigned by 1886 Cattle Company, selling for $15,000 on Hired Hand Live to RTG Ranch.
With the top online sales covered, let's take a closer look at the impact Hired Hand Live's internet bidding had on this weekend's sale. Hired Hand Live continues to bridge the gap between buyers and sellers, no matter where they're located, and the stats from the Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction speak for themselves. Here's a breakdown of the influence our online platform had during the sale.
$40,250 value was added through internet bidding. There were 339 online bids. 7 lots sold online to 4 different online buyers. With this sale taking place in Fort Worth, Texas, our furthest internet buyer was located in New York, about 1,500 miles away from where the sale was held.
If you're following the NLFR, this event didn't bring any updates to the standings, but that doesn't mean you should miss out on the excitement. Be sure to check out the NLFR website for the latest results and details on upcoming events. It's a great way to stay connected and see how your favorite Longhorns are performing throughout the competition season.
Looking ahead, we're excited to announce the next sale we'll be attending with Hired Hand Live, which means another post-sale recap podcast will follow shortly after. The next event on our schedule is the Appalachian Trail Sale, and to help you get ready, we'll be releasing a pre-sale informational podcast on Tuesday, June 3rd. We'll be joined by the sale host as our guests and give you all the insider details, exciting consignments, and updates you don't want to miss. Be sure to tune in and stay up to date with everything you need to know about this upcoming sale.
That's a wrap on our Fort Worth Stockyards Longhorn auction recap. We hope you enjoy hearing about the Longhorns who have now moved on to new pastures. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of your cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon.